Hi, Mindy.
Hi.
Hopefully, today it should be a good day, and maybe some people will want us to respond to the questions. Um, yes, and so we will start as usual with everyday energy, I think, yes, how we used to. Okay, let's kind of singing what's this day. You want to start? Or you want me?
Sure. I feel that today's like a helping day. So I got the card of, help those around and see like that and just the energies of going and, if you wanted to do something and you wanted to get something done and things like that, just there's like appreciation today. And there's so much of like understanding and doing that and just reaching out and even if it's just saying hi and something like that. But it's not, I feel that that stagnant, that standstill energy is like going away a little bit. So it is getting a little bit better on, getting things done and stuff like that.
No, I agree. It's a day when it's good thing to do things which you have to complete, or something like you need to communicate with someone. Because for me, for example, it's Emperor upside down. So it's about maybe having less of control about yourself or ego, like because maybe in this day you can especially feel like need to stabilize yourself, or maybe there will be some things, yes, connected with like putting everything into organization, because MP is representative of controlling something, yes, and if it is upside down, so obviously it means that there is no need like to over control things. Or maybe it could be in another direction. For example, if you're putting everything completely without any control, then it can be or no organization of something. So it also can be a mess. Plus, it's a page of sets, which is about for example, if people need to study, to do some tests, to do some work, to exam. So this is a message when you can solve some problems or resolutions for something or communication, but it's better not to be very sharpy, because otherwise sometimes page of swords can create some criticism. No, this is what energy appeared for me. But yes, but of course, so everyone who is watching us, don't forget to put some likes or share the video. And every week, I want to remind that on Friday we usually have a stream with many psychics, like 5 or 4. Sometimes it can be even 6 professional psychics, which can all look into your situation. And today, I think, Mindy, yesterday we started to talk, and you wanted a little bit to tell more about energy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll give
Um, so we were
opportunity to
talking
tell.
on the video games, we were talking on energy, we were talking on how everything is energy. And what I do on readings is I do on psychometry. So what is psychometry? That's
Yeah,
basically
very interesting to know.
having an item and say you have something that has been sitting by you for a long time. Well, that picks up different emotions. That picks up sadness. That picks up happiness. That picks up all kinds of things. So a thing of your own that I can, pick up or you can have. And even if you're holding that, then I can still feel the energy and the vibrations
Mhm.
of what this had with you while it was by you and stuff like that. Also, if someone has passed, this is a big way of reading and doing mediumship. So that person, that their emotions, their things about their life, stuff like that, it's in the object and so many things. So that's why if you have this, you have the object, I can tune in to the energies on it, the energies around it, and more about them. Because I've had people on my readings where it's like online and they'll just be holding it, and sometimes it'll just be a phone call. I don't have to see them, and then I can pick up the energies from that and then tell them different things or messages for them, just by having an object.
So it's just special object, any object or object from these people, which helps you to connect. Am I correct?
You got it.
So,
Exactly.
but you
Yes.
need something, yes, what can be more helping you to get into this vibration, yes?
For psychometry, yes. I do mediumship with just tuning in
Mhm.
if someone has, if someone passed or something like that. But for psychometry of getting, sometimes it helps tuning in more if you have that object, and it can be, I mean, it can be strong, where you can get so much information from just one item that you're holding. And you can do this too sometimes if someone has passed or something you want to check, like, what kind of energies does that have? And hold on to that and what comes in your head, what things are coming and stuff like that on it. So it's
So it's like
interesting
a kind
how,
of accumulator
hmm
of
yes, it
everything.
actually, so sometimes I will pick, there'll be something and I can get three people from it because three different people have had it in their lives and have had this object in their lives and in their hands. So then I pick up, I'm like, this isn't just one person, it's another one and it's another one, because they've all had the energy on it. And that's what I'm doing now. So I'm holding that, it's by me, it's got that energy on it of that person.
Okay, but I mean, like, for example, can you use someone's private item, or and maybe some items could be better to use than other items, so it's no matter.
Correct. So if it's right, so if it's an item of yours that you want to know about you, an item that you have by you all the time, you can hold on to that, and then I can tune into the energies and stuff. And you're right on the items. So if it's an item of yours, something that you're close to, if it's an item of someone's past, something that meant a lot to them, not just something that, was given and then put away on a shelf, something that they held onto and was close to them. And so that energy is stronger then, a lot stronger.
But how did you became to know about these things? Did you learn something, or what is that?
How I did it, well, I took courses in it, but before I took courses in it, I just knew. I've done it all my life. I've just it's just something that came to me. Um and it's just I get this energy, and because I've been doing this, I've known things since I was little, and so just holding onto that energy helps. And then with the readings and everything else, that's why when you'll see me sometimes do a reading, I do it sometimes a little different than with the cards. I'll just look up and have the spirit, the spirit guides will be around me and then talk with me and give me information, and things like that. So it's all linked together.
Hmm. And no, I'm assuming that it helps you even more and more to explore things and this object. Like I said, for me, it reminds it's like some sort of accumulator or antenna or whatever is connecting, or like stream, yes, which helps to get more information. And again, we like yesterday started to talk, everything has information, and in the beginning or in the core of everything there is information, which I would be saying it also energy can be divided, for example, or some Elma will Elmarie, welcome. I hope Elmarie you have a good day. How have you been? And thank you for coming and joining our conversation. If you have a question, Elmarie, you of course can ask your question and we will help you to figure out whatever you need to know. Um, so, and the energy, I kind of thinking it's in any case all the time different, yes, because depending on, it's like a physics as well, because sometimes you see vibration. I kind of thinking it's all about on which, like radio, yes, on where are you getting the signal, because sometimes that's why probably we have all the seven bodies, astral, like emotional and others, because they call, they are very no, those spiritual bodies, yes, which not everyone can see, but not to see doesn't mean that they not existing. Yes, that's what you can feel. But physical body, it's the heaviness of that, because it's the most heavy, and they kind of thinking as the vibration is low, so it's lowest level of vibration. That's why it can be visual. And the highest level, of course, it's like representing those top chakras. Oh, on sick leave. Oh, sorry to hear about your surgery of the back. I hope you will get better and hopefully you feel everything is behind, at least, like the surgery. How you feel now? So you um, want to get some general message, because on health, of course, we can't give you messages, but generally, especially today, we can provide you the energy message or something what you want to ask. No, and if not, then in any case, it's very grateful for you coming. And if you don't mind, we would appreciate your sharing the videos, and yes, and put likes if you enjoy, and join our conversation as well. So that's why. And you mean they feel energy in a different form? Yes. So some can
Right.
be heavier, some can be.
Yeah. I feel energy in a different way. It's like, so I'm talking to someone, and then all of a sudden an object comes, everything changes because there's that different energy shift that I'm tuning into that object. There's different studies that they've done. So, okay, is it from the object? Is there different things? Is it that the energy has collected on this? Because yes, you have different things where it all collects and then gets. It's just, you could see a difference when you have something. Then, all of a sudden when it's like this, and then when I'm holding something, how the energy just shifts and changes. It's interesting.
Yeah, and so this is just for you.
Ooh.
It's a Merlin of stones of Merlin. I just,
Ooh.
because you talking about all this energy would be wanting what you working with the energy of this place because it's considered to be one of the interesting places of the world with a massive energetical potential, and so probably a lot of mystical things happening around them. And some legend even says that Merlin turned soldiers into the stones. Some say that it's a representation of some old like old, maybe pagan rituals and things like that. So many different things happening, and would be lovely if you would pick what your cards say about this person. I will pick from my perspective as well.
Yeah, this is interesting. So I'm getting emotional. I take it, say I don't know much on this place. I take it that lots of people have visited this. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a lot because it's for so long time exists, and yes,
It's
definitely.
an attraction where people go and they go and see. Is that what this is? Where people go and
You know
visit?
that from this Merlin place, they say that ancient cultures, yes, they created the stones and for different functions. So it's holding probably functions or ceremonies like in a different timing. It was used for different purposes. But
Okay.
definitely a lot of people visited. It's a lot of people have been there for
Oh,
all.
okay. That's what I was wondering because I pick up a lot of energies and I pick up a lot of energies from now. So people from now, I pick up different things too. And I do feel that like there was some kind of clearing that someone did. There's all kinds of things. And then people will really tune in. Sometimes people get some different messages from there. Oh, there's lots on this. I really like that picture. Very interesting. Like you said, there were different things, but yet it's not a super like bad feeling. I just get lots of stuff, lots of energies all over. So interesting. I like this. What's your take on this?
Like I actually got also messages. First of all, it was Eight of Swords. So possibly because sometimes they actually say that there was the graves as well. Some stones represented the graves, and I would say that this is a Scorpio 8, and it could be representing some sort of transformation. We can also, of course, talk maybe there was a transformation. So there were some rituals with because you see lady, she's like holding them. For me, for example, came such idea like maybe someone was doing some rituals, I don't know, which could be because it comes from very ancient times, and every time it changed into but then I got the message, yes, but I kind of getting chariot also represents actually the monument, and very often it is a graveyard can be. So there were people who maybe were buried there, and yes, and now they got like later on this monument of the stones, yes. And sometimes they say the stones actually can move or something like that. The interesting position of this place, because it's like something connected with solid solstice, like the day, like when like once a year they're happening those special days of sun, they be longer or something like that. It's so, and they say that sometimes these monuments maybe even a little movement happening, but maybe it's connected, of course, with the earth or with the ground, like with this. And I got also the message of the star. So there is definitely a spiritual place, because chariot And the star, it's a major arcana, very cosmic one, and connected with spirituality. So many things happening. Sometimes even I think some say that aliens came to this place. So it's one of those interesting places.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by this. It just changes everything and change the energy. So we have a question. Um, I'm sorry to hear you're still in pain.
Yeah, it's very sorry about to know about. Are you still there, Elmarie?
Yeah, asked a question about let's
Mm-hmm.
see, in a position to sell current property or to buy a bigger property soon.
Hi, Lisa. How are you? Lovely to meet you. Mm.
So on the
Can you put
property,
it on screen just for us to see? Mm.
there's some things that need to be figured out, and with that property and stuff, I feel that there's things that need to be figured out and done, and you know what needs to be done in this. And to buy a bigger property, I feel it's been in the works, it's been in the talks, it just hasn't been on that scale yet. But you do have something coming. You are figuring things out on this road as to, oh, if I can give you a yes or no. I can't actually do that. I do feel that there's good energies going for things going ahead, but I do feel that something's going to take a little bit more time is what I'm feeling. Let's see what she's got.
Yeah, I also kind of see some postponings around it and some obstacles which you because there and I also would be because the first I got also Emperor, which gives you solutions. Or maybe, for example, I need to know whether you're going to do it by yourself, or maybe your husband or someone else that can participate in this, because sometimes Emperor can represent another person, or maybe it's an agency which you're going to use, but there will be, of course, some sort of um, things which you need to decide to come through, some maybe authorization, some kind of preparation. It should be definitely, there will be a lot of work if you're planning to do it in this way, but they say that it is possible, of course, for you. So if you want, you can do it, but you need to be ready for all this organizational stuff to do with Emperor. Plus you got Knight of Swords, which is also about commitments, about finding, about maybe like you have to definitely will be bringing in a picture some other link. So maybe it will be the agent who is going to introduce you. You have to find someone who can help you to do it, to organize, because I kind of pick up on that. But yes, you can achieve not very quickly. And why not so quickly? Maybe, for example, there also will be like, you will be looking the things and some sell and then to buy. So of course you have to find some balance in a between, which is the price market and things like that. But yes, there is a possibility for you to do it. You just need to find right people who will be supporting you, and find right agencies. Yes, and organize, prepare all your paperwork. And yes, if you need to take bank credits, so this is credits, bank, all kind of things. That's what could be MP represent. So, Lisa, next question, Mindy. We have another person. It's Lisa, and her question is future love readings. Single. So Lisa doesn't have a partner. Yes, Lisa, and you want
Okay, so
to
yeah,
you.
so
Mhm.
I don't get it. So you're single. I feel that there was someone that was waiting in the wings before. There was someone that was in the past, but because sometimes people say, well, why is this coming up? There are different reasons why it's coming up. But I feel that there was someone before. Um, oh, thank you. So let's see, on future love. Okay. They're saying that sometimes it depends on you. That sometimes like going out, getting I'm gonna see if you get something because I'm almost at a pause state right now on that question.
I think you want probably the new things, but I also feel lots of things which you need to heal from the past. I think because it's a little bit blocks your new energy, you know. So maybe there have been some, yes, like whatever Mindy mentioned, some kind of things which created some fearful thinking for you, or something what emotions not healed, and I kind of see some element of territory. So maybe you putting a mechanism of protection for yourself, so you kind of want to meet, but at the same time you all in a position of, if something going wrong, I'm standing and creating a not going to be hurt anymore, things like that. But there will be, I kind of see the energy of King of Wands. So that could be new, or maybe even something from the past, because yeah, you definitely get a person coming or appeared in your life. Um, but you need to fix or to solve some healings, or healing your energy from the past to attract new things. Highlight seeker.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Hope you're well.
So yes, on the future reading, it just is a little complicated because it a lot really depends on you, on different aspects, on different things, on different ways that you choose. And then there was something on like not always going this place or that, doing things on that form. So it's like a back and forth on here. Because I get a little tenseness too. So no, yeah, some with the past too. So thank you.
Yes, we do light seek, and if you want to get a reading, you're welcome to ask a question. But we also, if you don't mind, would be nice if you would be share video or put it some likes. We would appreciate. Yes, and I completely agree with what Mindy said about the future. Like I said, you see, there comes like option for you. Um, but me personally, I also against kind of, okay, that's what exactly happening. You will go in the street number 22, and that's what, because in this case you're getting some programming from someone, if someone tells you not, because options, it's like future, it's a combination of many variations, and every moment you do some action, it can be going a different direction. For example, it's like a map. You're going in one direction, then you do decision, it changes there. Of course, you will meet the person which you need, but it could take you time, and it depends on your step.
Yes, I agree with that. You said about share video or like on Facebook. Do you know what how they're supposed to do
Or
that?
you can share, or you can add us as your favorite, and you using your you came from Twitch, yes, so you can share our video on Twitch, which would be
Yeah,
lovely as well. So
yeah, that would be good on Twitch. Yeah, perfect.
so what is your question, Light Seeker? If you don't mind ask to us, do you have some specific question, or be happy to, or you maybe want some spiritual guidance? So, Liz, I hope you understand you definitely will have a person, but you need to work on your past as well to heal it.
So a card just fell out, and this is for that. It's
Like,
so
hmm,
it's destroy the old and visualize your dream. Help to manifest the new world, have to manifest the new things coming on. So to yeah, the old, the past, and then get things on that. So thank you. But it's something. Sometimes the cards will just fall out, and it's like, okay, there is another message.
so
Okay.
spiritual, I will put this on the screen. Your question, losing. So you mean, I kind of try to figure out. So it's like person try, like light seeker wants to know how level of spirituality growing up. Yes.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. On the when I talk, people say so. Okay, when I talk, people say too much in the head, so I'm a bit scared. Yeah, I can relate to that and understand that. That sometimes the mind's going all over the place, and just to tune in. Um, and then how do we tune in and things like that. There are you know different things to help you go into that that mindfulness and things like that. And so video like what we're doing, or just watching different things on getting you in the right mindset helps a lot. But sometimes it can be overwhelming with all the things going on. So you said, are you losing it? Well, you can always work on that. It can be like, okay, I don't say anything. What's going on? Tuning yourself back in, doing, the just a short meditation, or just listening to, they're saying something with you with music, um, to listen to the music and just get in that right form and just clear it. Sometimes it can take just a few minutes to get yourself in that zone. So that's what I got.
No, me too. I don't think that you're losing sort of things, but again, um, what I kind of see, I got a wheels of fortune, so which gives you options, and maybe at the moment you're trying to figure out your spirituality, because wheels of fortune, it's a proserpina, and it's about analyzing your spiritual anything, spirituality. It's a time when you need sometimes even to think, to kind of segment everything. Maybe that's what you're doing. That's why whatever you mentioned about those people say too much, you're scared. You definitely, maybe it's too much information, but at the moment, your spiritual guidance want you kind of to um, put in order everything inside you, to see more clear. You need to get to your pure heart, yes, through coming through, even sometimes to putting away all oppositions or opposite thoughts and fears and everything. And only in that way you can kind of get to your pure heart and pure emotion. Mm.
So you put you
Well,
love music and dance. So music, yes, music is a big thing and it can just calm and stuff. Dance, now that's something. So if you're feeling like, okay, I don't, go and shake, just shake it off and just dance just for a minute. Just do, and a new perspective, new way of thinking. Just I need to shake this weird stuff that's coming in my head and get more into the zone. Because sometimes I'll tell you it's hard to do things for ourselves than it is like for with other people and stuff. And because to take care with ourselves, it's a journey sometimes. But there are different things, like I said, the videos, the listening to the music, the dancing, the shaking off, the getting in another zone. So,
Yes, and dancing very sometimes it helps to connect with your spiritual path, and because you in a reiki, in other forms, they try even sometimes to get rid of negative emotions, because you getting into trance or sort of things. That's why it was very useful for different cultures through many centuries to use dancing in their um, rituals or cultural things, because shamans or something, they connect to their spirit. So that's very good. You're on the right path. And definitely, whatever your question was, spiritually level up, I kind of would be saying to you level up. And hello, Kathleen. One. Nikerk. Sorry for my pronunciation. Yes, light seeker was. Hopefully, it helps you to grow up your spirit and becoming stronger.
and we do things on that too. We'll, talk on the spiritual sense and different things, and we're going to do more on that too to just open up and how do we get in that zone? How do we get more on this? So, yeah.
So if you will sign for our channel, so share the videos, because we are going to talk more about how to do this Reiki, how to connect with your spirituality. Every topic will be whatever we presenting, usually collect some information, how to work with energy, or it can be self-regulation, it can be astrological, how to understand planets and influence and everything else, so yeah, that's why check, or because we always trying to put next event. So, and yes, and maybe a little short topic of event. Something Kathleen said about layout dreams. Of course, we can help you to understand your dream, but you need a little bit explain.
Oh, you can't share on. Uh, Technically, you can't share video. Okay, got it. I don't know if there's a subscribe thing or what they're what else there possibly could be on Twitch. If there's some way of showing thing or something like that, that would be great too. So on any way that could be, shared and stuff like that,
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
you want people. And welcome to our other days, because on Friday we always have an opportunity to you have opportunity um, to have a reading with 4 or 5 even psychics,
Hmm.
because it's a whole team of our psychics coming. So yeah.
Yeah, and we want more people to know. So any way that they can get, can let them know. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. So Kathleen. Oh, great. So we will be happy to see you, Light Seeker, again, because you sound very spiritual. And I think for you, it will be something interesting to know and to learn.
Okay. Yep.
So,
So this one's talking to me right away. Dreamed of my late husband was waiting for me in the car. I feel that you need to tune in a little bit more. I feel that there is a message that your husband, that your late husband is bringing to you. And sometimes, yes, dreams are very important on that. Sometimes dreams don't mean anything, but other times they do. And this one I do feel was, just waiting for you to do something. Is there some kind of accomplishment you're going for? There's something that you haven't yet stretched on. You're holding back for some reason. And I feel that he's trying to get that message to you to just keep going. And I feel some sadness. I don't know what that is on. And I'm also getting, please, if you can, have a little book right by your bed and write down if you're able to, or record. I don't know who looks at your stuff or however you want to do it. Just record on something so that when you wake up, you do have this. I'm feeling really like jittery and just like sadness. That like you want to achieve some kind of goal, or you want to do something else, and something is holding you back. So I'm not sure what this is about, but I do feel this pretty strong, Kathleen. So
so the husband, late husband, is someone who is still alive, or when you saw the person last time and when you were together last time? Can I just a little bit um, understanding of your situation? So what is this late husband? So your ex-husband?
does it? I was feeling that this was the husband that passed, or am I? Because I was getting sadness and different things. So is that what you meant by that?
Mm.
If you're still here with us. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I got right away. That's why I was, because I felt that he passed and he's trying to get a message to you. And so lots of times in the dreams, and that will come to us, it's just sometimes analyzing as to what you're doing now, why that is going on. And I feel that there was something more too, but I do feel that there's some accomplishment or something else that you want that you're holding back a little bit. And it I feel that a big memory came back to you too, of something that you two had together. But the sadness is just
Yeah, you look so
something. Yeah.
emotions. Me too. I kind of felt that the person not there, because first of all I got the six of swords, and usually it's sometimes associated with transforming from those river of dead people. So I kind of thinking here already on another side, but he's still always looking back because he is missing you. and but for you, of course, it's not yet timing. Yes, so but he will be waiting you there, like that's what kind of I feel, because he wants to say something, he wants to protect you, because Ace of Swords appeared. So plus I'm waiting you see, this is a Seven of Pentacles. Maybe he is just waiting for, like observing how your life is, and he always will be waiting for you, there. So um that's kind of, 'cause Seven of Pentacles, it's a person's your husband who is sitting and looking, and yes, looking sad, but it doesn't mean that, for example, he wants you to be with him, but he knowing that once you will be there, so you will join him, because he does represent your soulmate. And there is a connection with the moon, because moon also one of those subconsciousness message. So what I think, that he just wanted to let know that he is missing you, that he always will be watching you and waiting, like.
So he wants you to live your life. He wants you to do things. He wants you to, something was put on hold. He wants you to keep going and on different things and just know what a positive, incredible, amazing, super person you are. Um, and going on some kind of streak of gold, going on some kind of focusing that you're trying to do more. And then also, why am I getting that? I don't understand. Okay, I don't know if this is metaphysical. I'm getting a garden of lilies. Like, let's see what they're trying to, when it's smelling the flowers, waking up, understanding the new and the new things that can come to you, um, and the wonder things you have. Okay, thanks, but the dream scared me. Okay, well, I do not feel that it should scare you at all. I mean, this is what I do. Tune into someone who's passed. Actually, I've been feeling him very strong now. So I don't, sometimes you wonder, so you just ask. Just, okay, you can just go and just, oh, why did this happen? What are you trying to show me? Why is it here? That would be the farthest thing he would want to do, would be to scare you. Okay, yeah. So I'm like, okay, why am I being shown horror movies? But yeah, he's that would not be what he wants. And just wants you to go further. And sometimes that's how we receive the messages, is through the dreams. So, okay.
But you see, in the dream, I understand that some people, they're really getting worried when they see someone who passed away in the dream, because that's could be like nature of your own, maybe this something's coming or whatever. So it's Mindy expert, and she will tell you that it's not we just getting all this fearful thinking or something like that, which is not. They try just to, usually they want to let know that spiritual world is there, and you always need to remember about them. If you see someone who passed away in your dream, so you just need maybe to like what I do sometimes is like taking candies and remembering day to do for this person, for the soul, pray something for this person, because maybe the soul wants some praying from you, because some blessing, maybe visit the cemetery with this person, or if you're having some ash or something, just kind of put candle for this soul, because you can help them, those who are on another side, just with sending good wishes, good praying, just asking for some nice help, and they are ready to help you. But I wouldn't be getting scared.
I keep getting Lily for you. Just it keeps coming up again. He's just presenting or saying something Lily and keeps saying it. So you can see what that actually means. And then I'm being bag of different things, bag of items, bag of special things that you have that you keep close. I don't know if that's crystals or what, but there's something that's important to you that you have too that I'm getting really that he's showing me. So he is pretty strong around. So I'm glad you feel better.
Yeah, you just need to just pray and put some bread on a plate. Sometimes that also helps, with the water or something for spirits. And there is nothing for you to worry about. They're always happy in this way mm, to be connected. Even sometimes I know there is old tradition or something, but if you want to change your life, like for example, there is a lot of negative stuff happening, so you need like find on the cemeteries old grave, yeah, a grave which no one used, like not no one used, but I mean everyone forgot about, without name we call it, like, and you have to paint it, for example, in a white, and then it helps, the spirits will help you to change your mm, life for better, because sometimes people, no, for different reasons, they get stuck with something, they get in a negative, like maybe strip or something, because that's how they feel it, like and yeah, so one of this I was reading and it was interesting, because those people, this side helps you, especially, yes, with something, but they can help. But don't be scared.
Exactly. Yes, don't be scared. So let's see, what can we think we've maybe if we could go back on the topic or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Wanted to do what do not know how. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good question. So that's one thing that I do too, and I think she does too. I love teaching people. Um, love teaching on different things. I do courses and stuff like that, and I love teaching on how to tune in, how you can tune in to your loved ones, how you can, and I know she can show you so much on the tarot. But sometimes it, like for me, I do things in a different method where I just go and I'll look straight ahead and you'll see me, and then I talk to my spirit guide. So I don't always necessarily myself use tarot. Sometimes I like the oracle a little bit better because they work better for me. And it all depends on what works for you. And you can tune into that. And just working like every day helps a big plus on that, to just watch the different things and get into the zone, and as we were talking on the music and getting more tuned in.
No, tarot, I would say complicated system. It's not so easy. Like, I agree with Mindy, whatever she said, that at the same time there are different methods of you, depending how you want to know it. Yes, because for some people it's easy, even oracles. Yes, because pictures come straight away to the, like Mindy, for example, she doesn't need maybe even the cards or anything, because it's a tool. In any case, it's a tool which can give you some information, and information can be coming in through different sources. Tarot unique because they have lots of symbols, and if you're talking about Rider White tarot deck, I would be thinking classic one is the best to start, because it's having everything what is like really like basic, and what, like, if you're talking about the systematic tarot, because or other tarot, I have plenty of different decks, and it's Decameron decks, and it's Casanova decks, and it is shaman deck, and everyone makes their own decks. Yes, so but usually they similar in a way, but some of them very different. Manara, for example, they different, but Manara base, like I like, because it's really interesting, and but you have to connect it with astrology, the same like a tarot of Arthur White, because he was a unique person. He knew a lot about astrology. So, and he was the one who created the system. Before him, it was just not a system of a tarot. But what me personally found easier, like not just remembering the symbols, because every book will say you, oh, this card means this card means that. But you need to understand astrology if you want to read them in a systematic way. No, that helps a lot to understand the basic, and then you just kind of analyzing everything, because every card represents astrological house. When you connect it all, it's no need even to remember all the symbols, all these keywords, which will be sometimes a bit confusing because you don't understand why it means that, and everyone puts so many. So yeah, try to find out what really attracts you, whether you want just through images. But again, if you're getting some Kabbalistic card deck, you need to understand all symbols, because sometimes tarot decks can have a lot of symbols, and if you don't know them, it will be hard to understand them.
Okay, you mentioned on Cairo. Yes, Cairo is a great reader. So whatever that's fine. He's an excellent reader. And then to go out in nature, that's a big thing that psychic that they'll say sometimes, to tune in, to go nature, to just be outside, to just retune. And that's why it'll be said a few times, because it'll just be taking the breath in, out, just seeing, water, seeing the trees, seeing things on that, and grounding and stuff on that. So that's why we'll mention sometimes on nature. And a lot of the cards will say go out in nature. A lot of the oracle cards, the tarot and things like that. So that's why that will come up on different things.
Going to nature because of what? Because when you're doing reading, or just generally going to nature because it helps? Because I'm a little bit not understanding what it helps with.
I think what she was trying to say is they were saying on tuning in, because I know I've told people that too. Go in nature, and you can tune in more when you go out in nature and get different things. and
Funny.
you're able to get more grounded. You're able to get more into the zone. You're able, because sometimes I will go out so that I can clear things.
Mm. No, you see, you can, of course, because magic or whatever we call it's work with energy and your mind. You sometimes cannot even go anywhere, but if you can switch on to a channel, you can actually tune into any place without even being there. So that also kind of interesting topic. And sometimes people, yes, they just go to the place and try to experience. In some places, like I think in some other sessions, I was saying, when I showed different places, so there are places which can help you to heal something, even because place, nature, or some cathedral or anything, they connected with some special zones, yes, energetical zones of the planet. And there could be also some of them, like we call place of the strengths. Yes, so there are the places of the strengths. And if you're going there, sometimes it's places where the meteor it fall down or something happened or aliens came to this place, or maybe there was some just strong thunder came and did something like left. Again, it's a massive, huge energetical zone. And sometimes these places they give you just when you're going there, your body gets healed because it's a physical healing comes when you actually physically visiting this place because it connects with your bottom chakra. But when you, for example, going to another place, which can be creepy or which can be, because some places famous for not good energy, yes. So, and again, in opposition, you're getting sicknesses or something because it's all connected with your bottom chakra, which gets no, that's what you probably why someone told you to go to the nature because the nature can Mother Earth. It can a little bit maybe giving you balance, grounding, especially if you do some exercise, asking like positive energy, trying to connect. But it all comes with your consciousness, development of your consciousness um, will progress and help you to remove the blocks. And yeah. So, Mindy, what else you want to add to the topic we started?
Topic with what?
Which we started before about
Oh, the psychometry.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in, I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's anything else.
You're welcome.
Just how everything else has, everything objects have the energy. And sometimes, like if I have something by me a lot, and then I'm always sad and things like that, I'll just go and sometimes clear it. On how did I do that? I'll just have like light and clear it that way, or I'll take selenite wand or something, so that sometimes we can clear energies so that it's not so draining on us at times. Because, but I will say this too, though. So, say there is someone from the past, they had something that, okay, that energy was cleared and stuff like that. It can still be read. So even if it's, cleared and someone has passed, you can still read the energy on there, on different things. So it's really interesting on the subject, on all the energy around, on what things like with the pendulum or just different things. It's something. So
It's very interesting topic, and I'm amazed listening to you, whatever you just saying about how even like whatever you was doing readings, it's fascinating when you kind of was near crying when you was talking about this husband, because it feels like you're getting all these emotions, which he
I
holds,
do.
I think, or something. And possibly, maybe in their cases, there were some situations when people could be not able to discuss, but then they don't have any more opportunity to tell, and that's where they're coming through the dreams. Maybe do you see sometimes like dreams which tell you something? So, what is your opinion about the dreams?
So I've actually been read by someone on the dreams too. So I'll get dreams where sometimes it doesn't really mean much, but then other times they are so vivid. You wake up and you see everything. So why are you seeing that whole entire dream? Why is it coming to you? And that's why I say write it down and see what the reason is. And yes, there are, and actually, I've spoken to people where they get the insights, they get the intuition, they get the things in their dreams, and then things happen. So it's so much on how the dreams can affect on how it works for you, how the intuition works. How, but yes, I have gotten them, and sometimes they are very weird. And so then we analyze, well, why? Or you'll get a dream and then you'll get it again and then you'll get it again. Well, what kind of message are you trying to bring until you can figure it out? And then it will sometimes just, that dream will stop because you got the message that you needed. So it's something on how dreams, how you can be so in tune. And it's nothing to be scared of. It's there for reasons. And then we just have to figure out what the reasons are for later. So,
Mm. Yeah, me too. I kind of sometimes get these dreams when someone is trying to tell you information. I kind of thinking they want to tell you. I remember on one stage, my friend and mother was calling me saying like, "I'm okay." Tell them your name. Hi, Infinity. How are you, Infinity? Nice to meet you.
yes, how are you? So, how do you know if a dream does not mean anything? Well, ask. Okay, so I've been in courses, and so you just have your feet flat. You just, did this mean anything? Do you get a yes? Do you get a no? Ask as to, was there a meaning for this? And then it's a matter of tuning in. I know sometimes it's like, I'm so confused. So that's why writing down, getting into, and then if the dream comes up again, so it's the middle of the day. Why is that dream that I had coming up? What is it significant? What's going on with me? So that is sometimes how you know. You can't know for positive sure, but those are ways to help. So, um, yes,
In
infinity.
You can ask for the reading if you don't mind to share or subscribe or at least share the video. So we would appreciate um, our team. Very grateful and thank you for doing that. And yes, you can put your question, whatever you want to ask.
Yes, to let people know about us.
Because we just wanting to help people to do a lot of readings and having opportunity, especially on Friday it's 6 or 5 psychics usually all together looking into your question. So what is your question?
General reading for September. Sometimes, okay. What energies are coming up? Sometimes I can be a little back and forth with general reading for September, but we can try to do what we can. What energies are coming up? I'm getting you want to be on the move. You want to start doing something. You want to start getting something done. You want to finish the accomplishment. I also feel that you made some kind of accomplishment that you achieved. There was something that it's like you're going for something, and then they're showing me a field goal. So I'm not sure. Like they're showing me a short kick. So like you tried doing something on that. Okay, and then with people, I feel that okay. I don't know if this is somewhat a job or something that you have people around you, and there's something on like you have helped people in certain ways. Because I feel that that someone like a mentor or something. I don't know what this is. That something's going to be coming up, and you helping or someone helped you coming ahead. I think you helping someone going forward. What else could be for September? Um, Toward the end, some kind of happy day. Some kind of I'm looking forward to this. So okay, so that's what I got for you in infinity, and I don't know what you got.
What I got, I see 5 of Pentacles reversed. Fives represent Leo zone. It's about your, maybe you're trying to, there could be some improvement of finance, because message upside down, especially if at the moment you're trying to get through some challenge or some situation, because it's a pentacles. Pentacles could be representing like spending, yes, but what they always say is that your spending should be for something even creative. So if you want to get something what can help you in the future, that would be definitely great start, yes, because, or at least they suggest to recommend. Like we mentioned before, future you always have to plan yourself, and it will be giving you or presenting you some energies, but it depends on you in many cases, what will, how you will use it. But what they say is that you have to be creative, you have to put a lot of like letting your inner child to to be open, because I also from energy tarot got the sun, and sun it's expanding your like it's exploring, it's expanding, it's like those energy which connects with the solar plexus chakra. And I do see maybe there are some things which you want to complete, but there still could be some postponing, because 10 of Pentacles upside down as well. And it's a kind of like again connected with finance, with maybe other people who can participate, like society, because usually Capricorn, it's more connected with us and social things. So not only about you, but it's how you can get a response from society towards your disease. I also kind of see that there will be a timing for you to be in a different cooperation with others, because Hangman, it's about you and others, it's Libra, and be able to collaborate. So many things of your achievements will depend on how you collaborate and how you able to listen to what other people want and what it can give to you and make it in the right things, like because this is maybe sacrifice with something. No, I mean sacrifice your time, you're putting some efforts or attitude towards something if you want to achieve. No, you see, maybe that's that also you need to look into. Yes, and maybe try to a little bit collaborate, or if you want to achieve more things, depending again what you're trying to achieve with that. Depends what is your um, like what are your expectations, what you want. It's not necessary you need to collaborate, but it's not even about collaborations there. But you see, with the hangman, it's like no matter if you solo or you're not solo, individual, but you live in society, which in any way will resonate with you. That's why you got the Ten of Pentacles. And like I said, it's a zone of a Capricorn. Capricorn, it's like you can reason, you can be solo, you can be not solo, but all of us connected, and that's what hangman represents. And sometimes things which you would be thinking, okay, I want to go and to get it, but the bus driver didn't come in time, and that's where the hangman coming. And it's not even need there to collaborate with them or something, but that's kind of in a way they can be on your way. Or no, if you understand what I mean. So that's kind of connection with me and others. And not like you can be a monk or you can be a hermit, no, unless you're a monk or hermit and living somewhere and not living in society, then probably you can be a little bit away from this. But pretty much hangman, it's one of those messages which showing that we are depending on certain things, and Capricorn as well. Okay. No, probably that will make you free from all this.
Okay, I like that. Okay, thank you. So we have from Yasma. So I don't know if you want to put, because we still have Kathleen's question on here. If you could put her. So that moving. So from your mother, I please let me know. I'm not sure. Has your mother passed? Um, oh, thank you so much, Infinity. But Yasma, can you tell me, is your mother passed? Because I'm feeling different emotions right now. So moving on with current situation. Okay, so moving on with current, she passed away into the, thank you for that. Okay, moving on, current situation. There's some kind of difficulty. Keep your good head on your shoulders. You've got this. You know how to get out of situations. You know how to succeed. You know the different things, and you know in your heart. You've always known in your heart. Boy, I get a flower with you too. It's like it's not a daisy, but it looks like a daisy. So I'm not sure what that is. But I get that with you, and then I'm getting, you are getting more focused. You are trying to stay in this zone. Want to know if she wants me to move on from my husband. Okay. there's different fears, different things that there's unhappiness, and wants you to be in a happy place. Of course, that's only the decision that you can make. And I can't say on one way or the other as to, okay, as to what, I'm sorry that that other one got to me. Want
Hi, Omega.
to
How
know,
are you?
yeah, want to know if she wants, okay,
Always.
let me get back in the zone and I won't look at the screen. Wants you to be in your own thing and can't say one way or the other. Just your happiness. And the happiness has been pushing away, actually. But it's getting back. You're getting back into your zone. You're getting back into things and you're doing things for you. Um, okay. Again with the flowers, showing me on you're starting to plant seeds. You're starting to get more, and she's happy for that with you. It's confusing, that question though with your husband, because I'm a back and forth on that. So yeah, that's,
Hi, Omega.
I
Hi,
hope I was able
Jill.
to answer some.
Happy Monday. Hope you have a good day, Jidolas. Omega, I'm not very clear. Hi, Shakti, Sirius. How are you? Hope you well. So, Jidolas, how is your mind? And if you have
So Yasmin, oh, I'm sorry. Yasmin, you said okay, that is fine, thanks. Did you have more question on something on that? Because I know I could only answer as to certain things on that one, but is there something else um that you wanted to put for that or ask on that? Whoops.
you're talking to Yasma?
I'm talking, yeah, I was talking to Yasma if there was something that more that I could possibly help.
No, but maybe we also have to kind of, because so if Shakti is also Jidolas, if you have a question, it's some people we need to kind of respond for them as well.
Okay, I'm tuning in now. I'm seeing if there's anything. I don't know if you had a message for Yasma, but I'm gonna see what else I can get. I get seeds well planted. You're doing things. You're doing something. Take that time out for you, which I do feel that you're doing. But then I feel that there was some kind of so they're showing me this turn that you had, because things were going on oh, wow. Okay, yes, there were things that were going on. You weren't sure of the road. Things were changing a little bit, but then something made like a U-turn for you. Oh, and things changed on different, and you've got like two choices ahead that you're trying to figure out if this is right for you or if it's not. I do feel the sadness. I get with her that she's got like her hand on her heart, and just for to be there. So it's a little confusing on the messages with her,
Hi,
but showing me a water can on seeds and showing me the flower and showing me you can be happy and things can happen for you. So
I
okay.
think she got already enough information. Yasma, if you want to know more, you can contact Mindy separately, but we have a lot of people who want us, Mindy, to respond on them.
Okay.
So it's Shakti and e-personal hello, how are you? Hope you well. If you have a question, you also can put your question. But don't forget, please, to share the video and add likes and yes, and you will subscribe or something that would be great and we really appreciate. So Shakti, past life.
I'm getting yes. I'm getting right away. They're telling me yes. Feel accurate about having a past life as yes. I'm getting that go with what you're getting. Go with different things. Go on. Yes, go because you get in tune on different things. Is your intuition correct? Okay. So with that, just again ask them, is this right? Is this the mind? Is this the intuition? I like going by the it's like a traffic light symbol. So it be red, yellow, green. Okay, what comes to you right away? What tells you, okay, yes, I'm right on track, or I need to do a little bit of work? I feel that sometimes the mind does get interfered a little bit on things. So that's what I got.
Shakti, I also would be saying yes. Of course, past life, and your intuition is definitely correct because I got 3 of Cups for you, and it is a connection with your emotions. So you need to follow your inner guidance, and it helps you to to feel right. So whatever you feel, it's correct at the moment. That's why my response also would be yes. And the next,
Okay, whoever, I drink water when I tune in. I will tell you, when I tune in, and I get spirits and I get them coming, I need to have my water by me. So
e-person. So you put out the question, and I kind of don't understand what's about this water situation. So you still want to ask, or I don't see anything weird in drinking because first of all, we're already spending some time and everyone could be just wanting to drink. We're already hour and a half. So, and I never saw before her drinking. Everyone would be, I would say, dehydrate for that so long time, especially when we're talking and without any breaking. So that's why I kind of not actually understanding this question. And as you know, person, our body consists of the water, maybe 90%. So we have to kind of
When
simulate.
I tune in, yes, when I tune in, I mean, I've taken classes to learn. Yes, you have water by you because especially when I was tuning into some to people that pass, that takes a lot out of you. So that's why I've got my water by me. Okay, there we go. Okay, you will meditate more. Interesting. Thank you for that. Okay, was there anyone? Yes, it is a real thing. Was there anyone that we? There was someone that said
The
something
person
about.
put the question, but like I thinking maybe person is joking. Are you serious about your question, which you want to know, or you just
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what kind I would be interested.
So someone on their intention, is that what's going on? What V's
It's a
intention?
person we, it's a male, female, who is this we, and how you have been connect, at least like it's a romantic relations, it's a friendship, it's what it is. Can you just give some idea on that? How
Okay.
it's related to you, the person? It's someone whom you like, it's a person of interest, it's your um okay. Why they are. So it's one person, yes? But it's female or male? Who it is? And what is your actually just kind of, if you don't mind, question, male, female, because then it helps to pick up more on energy, because you don't. Okay, Slin, we maybe next time, because we already you already got to respond to one of the questions. Okay. No, all right. So let's check Mindy for this person. What's the intentions towards? Uh-huh. I definitely see a connection. It could be like whatever you said, soul, no, soul relation, I see, because they got tree, and that's kind of um, mm, like rooted from the past life, for example, or rooted to your soul. So it can be a soul connection, yes. Uh, intentions, because your question was about intentions. For me, I think first of all, I got King of Swords, and that's Aquarius, friendship. Sometimes it's representation. But you see, because it's a king of swords, a kind of thinking person, no, you definitely have a very strong connection with this person. But there could be some complications coming with the king of swords. Maybe one person starts to play some role or something, and gets protective or angry, and that's where the sword come into the action, and that's when could be the from being friend turning into enemies or something. You understand? And the kind of thinking, especially it happens when this we is not grounded, because it's the seven of cups reversed, and that's like being not grounded, being not centerized, and possibly um, like, kind of when she is not able um, to ground herself, she gets too much into maybe moody state or something like that, like some sort of like unrealistic things, or like, yeah, and that emotions going on. Yeah, there could be like sort of different emotions when plus you see, for me, mm, I would be but definitely, and it makes her be immature in a way, because maybe it's also connected with her spirit, because I got a child as well, and child can represent those, like our inner child. Yes, so it's kind of, I think in this connection she needs you, because you helping to ground maybe her, when she is in all this kind of emotions. And maybe it's the same way it works with you, like if you feeling like it's a mirroring, because it's definitely holding both of you, like, and helping maybe to heal in a way, because that's what happens. Healing comes with those people who bring us into these emotions and into difficulty when we experiencing some hard emotions or something. That's when we learning actually, No, that's my message. What Mindy you thinking
Oh, I
about?
get the same thing. Yeah, the one thing that you just said, and then it just went very strong. I get that too. But I get, so some days she'll be just fine. They'll be like no problem and happy. You guys will be, but then all of a sudden it's almost like bam, one word, and doesn't mean, I'm getting, doesn't mean to be that way. Just has different things going on in this person's life. And so sometimes you'll be like a fall person to say things on, and then we'll all, I also get sometimes there are things that have been said and then have been like, oh, hey, I'm sorry for that, and stuff like that, and doesn't want to go out, but then sometimes just that like an anxious or emotion just gets to her sometimes, and so it's like, so let's see, the intentions I feel are, yeah, I feel they're okay. It's just different emotion, yeah. Because I'm in the, um where it gets confusing, because it'll be like, I get that you went sometime, there was a day everything was going great, everything was going good, and then right at the very end it was like, what did I say, what did I do, and yeah, kind of. Yeah, and just understand that this person, like I said, is going through different things in their life. So then it's a decision what you want to do. Because I do feel that there is a pretty nice connection, that you do get along sometimes. And a lot of times it's just like one word or this. And also, I get that sometimes you're like, don't want to say this or you don't want to say that, because you don't want to, okay, the roller coaster ride is going to start, and you don't want to say the wrong thing, and that's sometimes hard when you don't, but yet I feel that you both care about each other, so it's a little complicated. Thank you. That's my message.
Yeah, it was uh, interesting feeling about, but you see, you got a lot of Yeah, so at least I hope that e-persona it helped you a little bit to understand, or maybe to confirm your feelings, because sometimes you need some confirmation uh, for something, more than anything else, actually, that proves that, okay, that's what I'm feeling. And yeah, and if you don't mind, just share our video or put some likes. And yes, because we every week giving several sessions, and invite you. Of course, on Friday we have a stream with more people. So yeah, you're always welcome to come. And thank you for visiting us. And thank you for everyone who came. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's time for us today to finish the session.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. And again, yes, with the sharing and everything like that, we appreciate it a lot. So,
We will see you soon. So just we're letting know or posting whenever new video is coming. And have a good day, everyone. Thank
bye.
you.